Hi guys, it's Rampant FM, and today we continue our Cowdenbeath Let's Play. We have a game against Rangers. If you're wondering why we're playing Rangers so soon after the last time, it's because the original fixture was postponed because they were obviously playing in Europe. Early days, they are flying high at top of the league actually. They've also got a game in hand, which is this game, which I expect them to beat us obviously. They're going to try and stop Celtic getting 10 in a row. If you guys don't know, 10 in a row is quite a big thing in Scotland because it's basically the record. Celtic in the 60s done it, I believe. They got 9 in a row. Rangers in the 90s got 9 in a row. So 10 in a row is the big one. And obviously Celtic are going for it this year, so Rangers are obviously trying to stop them. Yeah, so I'm not expecting a win today. Really not. Rangers are a good team. We obviously did end our sort of losing streak in the last game, but it's they've won the up. O'Halloran. It's interesting to see, like, because I've done this save pretty much from the start of FM18, I've not done any of the updates and all that sort of stuff. It's always interesting to see where certain players land. Obviously, I think most of the Rangers team now is kind of like regens. Obviously, we're 4 years into the save, but obviously Michael O'Halloran's now left. Carlos Pena, bit of a failure. I think all he done in Scotland was maybe drink a few beers and maybe, don't know, fried Mars bars or something like that. But yeah, he's off. Herrera's on the bench. He's off as well. So yeah, it's always interesting. Not a noticeable Rangers side. I think Jordan Rosita and Graham Dorrans are still in it. But yeah, it's always weird. That always interesting to know how FM sort of play it. Yeah, let's see. Going into half time, 1-0 down at Ibrox. I mean, we were kind of half expecting it. We do have Hearts next. We are pretty much on to the next round of fixtures, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. I'm glad to see the back of Rangers, obviously, for a wee while, and then I think Celtic will probably be coming up soon as well, but you're always glad to get them games out of the way because you're expecting to lose. Other than that, we're doing pretty well. Can't really fault the guys. We obviously came back from the loss and got a win against St Mirren. I know they came up with us, but we obviously have to get wins over teams like St Mirren. Let's just encourage. Let's see what we can do. I'm quite happy the way the save's going. I mean, we're still there or thereabouts. I mean, even just a win over I think we've played a couple more games than everyone else, but even just a win or two, we can pretty much go from like 7th to like top 3 almost. The other teams in Scotland are inconsistent. I think that's one of the biggest things about why Celtic and Rangers / Aberdeen, you know, in the last few years, they've been the teams that have been really ultra consistent. History is like that, you know. Celtic, Rangers have always been sort of consistently beating other teams, whereas, you know, other teams might get a bit of a shock result against 1 week, and then obviously they lose to, yeah, it's 2-0 O'Halloran again. Well, it looks like we're going to be losing this, unfortunately. Yeah, it's another loss, unfortunately, I think, but again, we weren't expecting it. I wasn't expecting a win here, so I think it's fair to say I'm quite liking this tactic. You know, with the the 2 DMs, so the 4-2-3-1. We might change it up for Hearts. I'm not 100% sure. I think Hearts are, you know, we done so well against them last time, so I wouldn't say I was expecting a win as such, but I would love it if we were, got back to winning ways. As I said, I'm not too bothered in terms of if we win one, lose one, win one, lose one. I'd rather be a bit more consistent, but that's the way it comes to it, and we get top 6. I'm not going to be complaining, am I? That is the objective, top 6, mid-table sort of thing. If I can push for Europe, like a 3rd, 4th place, that would be fantastic. But as I say, I'm not expecting it. I really am. But yeah, looks like we're going to lose again today. I mean, it's always tough away from home, especially in a place like Ibrox. Let's just, yeah, demand more, see what we can do. Let's see if we can get a consolation at least. Who have we got? Yeah, it's Hearts next. And then I think we have Dundee. As I say, we're starting the next round of fixtures again. It's interesting to see how we will do. Especially, I think my first target would probably be like 19-20 games, because that's like half a season. I'd like to see how we would do in that half a season. And then obviously coming into January, we're going to be looking at a few players. I'm probably not looking to bring anyone in as such, unless we go in a massive downward spiral. But yeah, I'm looking mainly for next season. Hopefully we can stay in the Premiership, but if we can sign someone, even if we do go down, at least we will have that as a chance. I really hope we don't. It's 2-0. We have lost another game, but against Rangers, who are smashing the league, top of the league. And we were unlucky, I think. Quite unlucky. Just keep morale up a wee bit. Yeah. That's about it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We will come back for the Hearts game. Let's see if we can maybe get a win, hopefully. We don't keep losing, or we go on another losing streak. As I said, I would rather take inconsistency over just complete, utter shite. Thank you for the support, as always. I really do appreciate it. I will see you soon for the Hearts game.